Hello and welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinke, and today we're going to discuss the fact that yesterday someone spent his or her 50 Bitcoin block reward, what that person got back in 2009, so very, very early, and how that moved the market, why it dropped yesterday that much. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so because I deliver you the freshest news from the blockchain and cryptocurrency world from Monday to Friday, every day, a fresh video. So please subscribe and also follow us on our Twitter side, Facebook side, and Instagram side. And let's jump in today's topic, and before we do so, let's do the usually market check and how it looks like. So well, there is a drop on the market right now. If you look at these red ones all here in the last 24 hours, even Bitcoin is down 2.31% right now, $9,514, and it was actually even lower a little bit before. Let's look at the big winners. THETA is the biggest winner in the last 24 hours with 32% increase. Then we have Wax and Unibright. So these are the top three. And let's check the top three losers. Interesting, if you remember yesterday and before yesterday, Steam was among the top winners, actually the number one in the last 2 days, once with 20% and then with 40%. And obviously, after such a dramatic increase, there is usually a decrease, and this is what's happening right now. That's why Steam is right now minus 21%. Electronum we have minus 15%, and Digibyte minus 11%. So these are the top three losers in the last 24 hours. And let's discuss this drop, what happened yesterday. So if you look at the chart, here we are, and this is yesterday on the 20th May. And if you look at the wick of the candle, it went down. Here it shows around $9,200 per Bitcoin, but some exchanges even show a bit lower price. So it's a significant drop, about 7-8% in a day. And it was caused by an interesting thing. And it is that someone who mined Bitcoin back in 2009, in the very first year, and got a block reward, which was back then 50 Bitcoin per block, used that one. So actually that person kept this 50 Bitcoin in the last 11 years and now moved it and used it for transaction. We can see it here that this block reward was given. Here is the 50 Bitcoin back in 2009, actually on the 9th of February. And if you think about that, Satoshi started to mine on the 3rd of January. It's really, really, really the beginning, you know, just a bit more than the first month of Bitcoin. And at that time, there were just very few miners. Therefore, there was actually an idea that this could be actually Satoshi himself, who actually, you know, disappeared, and we still don't know who he, she, it, they are is. And but then there's also a pattern. It's called somewhere here. Satoshi pattern, and well, I don't want to get too technical, but because of the nonce, which is the number only used once, in the very, very early days, you could track who is mining that block. It's not working anymore. And it was a pattern which called Satoshi that people assumed that it belongs to Satoshi the way this mining is happening. But when we check that one, this is actually just guessing. It's not mined with that pattern, so therefore they say no, it's not Satoshi. But of course, could be. No one knows. The fact is that back then were just very, very, very few miners. The mining has just started in Bitcoin, and someone used that block reward now. And the interesting is that this kind of thing, what happened, that those early 50 Bitcoin block rewards are used, are very rare, but it happened. Look, here we have that. Here you can see the dates in 2009 where the block was mined and the 50 Bitcoin as the reward was given. And then you can see in 2015, several of them were used. But then the very last one happened in 2017. Actually at that one, that reward was given on the same day which happened yesterday. Because here we can see then almost for 3 years, no one used those early rewards. And now yesterday it happened again. And that was the main reason why the market dropped. Now it went back a little bit, around 9,500, but it was down to 9,200, 100, something like that. So, it's Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Everything can happen. If somebody says now that, in the next couple of weeks or whenever Bitcoin can drop to 4,000, 5,000, it's possible. Everything is possible. So we don't know what's going to happen. The volatility, it's, pretty high. And we can see that some big whales can really move the market. And therefore, to predict something for 100%, it's, not possible, because you never know when it's a new whale jumping in, using the Bitcoin he or she owns, and then suddenly make some changes in the market. So that's it for today. Please subscribe our YouTube channel if you like this video and if you are interested in the blockchain and Bitcoin, because I deliver you the freshest news every day from Monday to Friday with a fresh video. And follow us on our Twitter side, Facebook side, and Instagram side. And yes, I'm coming back tomorrow. So see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.